Welcome to the Daily Coach's Sports Leadership Lessons, a reading of some of our greatest hits from more than 6 years of email newsletters that have been read by tens of thousands of leaders and learners. If you want our latest newsletter delivered to your inbox every day, you can subscribe for free at thedaily.coach/subscribe or follow the link in the description. The NFL Draft and Preference Falsification. If you Google NFL mock draft, 4.9 million results pop up in less than a second. NFL fans are infatuated with mock drafts, which started accidentally in 1958. Bob Kelly, then the voice of the Los Angeles Rams and a longtime radio personality, wrote that after the draft, which was held in January, the team immediately started looking toward the following year. Then, in June, the Rams will stage a mock draft, Kelly wrote. They will pretend they're going into a regular draft meeting and will rate in order the top 300 players in the country. From that simple exercise, the mock draft craze took flight. When the NFL holds its scouting convention, draftniks from all over will watch, review, and fine-tune their predictions. Their effect on picks might seem minuscule, but they surprisingly hold some power over the decision-making process of NFL teams. Timur Kuran is not a draftnik nor a mock draft creator. He's a Duke University professor who's developed a cognitive bias theory called preference falsification, which refers to the idea of misrepresenting private beliefs and thoughts in public. Kuran's theories apply to any decision-making process with social media coverage. Thoughts and behaviors can often be attributed to the discomfort that comes with holding a minority opinion and the social pressure to conform in a group setting. In essence, if a mock draft has a player as a top 10 pick, even if a team believes his talent doesn't match, the pressure from outside forces creates doubt, causing the franchise to alter its beliefs and conform to an overwhelming, non-professional evaluation. In his book, Private Truths, Public Lies, The Social Consequences of Preference Falsification, Kuran writes that when faced with real or imagined social pressure, people will deliberately project a contrived opinion. This is exactly what happens in every draft room across the country, and ultimately impacts the chances of having a successful draft. One of the main reasons that people tend to adapt or conform to the beliefs of others, Kuran believes, is that they lack reliable information. Thus, the only sensible reaction is to conform. Teams fall prey to this because they haven't really put in all the work, or asked, what do they know that we don't know? The only remedy for avoiding this bias lies in the process of obtaining information and cross-checking the facts. In short, trust no one and work harder to find the right information. Selecting the right talent takes a talented leader willing to acknowledge his or her existing biases, while working hard to prevent them from inhibiting their process. When making decisions on procuring talent, being on the side of the majority isn't always the right solution. Thanks for joining this episode of The Daily Coach. On behalf of Michael Lombardi, Coach George Raveling, and the entire Daily Coach team, we're grateful for your support. Remember, the most important person you will ever lead is yourself. Keep growing, keep learning, and most importantly, keep showing up.